Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Fulham! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Cafu. No, that's been intercepted. No, it's Forlan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund with another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Neymar. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? They've done it! Two, and we've barely begun here. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
England are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adams. That is Conte.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Rodri aims beyond the defence. He came in hard, very hard. Adams. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Guardiola. Ball played for Conte, and he welcomes it in. Cafu. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Knocks it out wide, played back in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri does well to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Platini. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ribery. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And no surprise, that's a booking. James providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Platini. Neymar! Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Now, what about this cross? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Cafu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Neymar has crossed into the middle.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Backward it goes. Decent chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Wilshere has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Showing great feet there. Played in deep. Nicely spread. And he whips it. There's the header! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game.
Please watch the screen.
It's easier said than done, as we know.
All local major stations.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Rodri. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Forlan with a real chance here. Forlan! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Roberto Carlos, searching pass he's played there. Roberto Carlos.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Platini! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Fallen! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Diego Forlan. Number 7, Neymar. Number 8, Platini. Number 16, Rodri. Number 19, Wilshere.
England have the chance to go the other way.
Number 9, Stoichkov.
He's in space and looking for options.
Hazard. Number
Hits a goal
20,
kick.
Johan Cruyff. Number 15, Rice. Number 22,
Guardiola.
Reinders. Substitution
England
in progress.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hazard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Borussia Dortmund now find themselves down to 9 men. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Deco. Cafu. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Borussia Dortmund are now down to 8 following the sending off. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Thinks about the shot. Cruyff. He's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's cut it out. Roberto Carlos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos goes steaming forward. Hazard gets into some space. Cafu gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He whips it across. Now, can they get him away? Cross from Cafu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had a fit. Roberto Carlos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution.
Stoichkov. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Azar. Pressing hard. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dixon. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's well positioned here. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they win it back again.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Van Balken. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Azar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Cruyff. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Now it's Maradona. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Conte. Cafu. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely. And we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Adams, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cafu. Griezmann. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
What takes a shot? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
England are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Knocks it into space. Cafu.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Roberto Carlos. To Guardiola. Looking for the run. Now it's Ribéry. And it's Conte. Griezmann. And this is Griezmann. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. England with the corner. They're first. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Roberto Carlos. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ribéry. And it's lofted through. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Ribery absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Platini! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Ribery. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary... And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Guardiola. Out to the left it goes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Forlan. And there is the half-time whistle. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if...
And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Costa Curta. And Adams. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Guardiola goes on a run down the left wing. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Ribery. England still this single goal behind. Adams. Oh no, what has happened here? Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Costa Curta. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Roberto Carlos. Early ball. Chance for a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 14, Hazard. Number 11, Diego Forlan. Number
Messi,
8,
challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Number 10, Maradona.
Adams.
Number 16, Rodri. Number 19,
Can he get on the end of this?
Wilshere.
Reinders is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked
Number
pace.
20, Johan Cruyff.
Cruyff.
Number 18,
Now it's Torres.
Mohamed Salah.
That's
Number
surely a foul,
15,
free kick.
Rice. Number
And he has shown him a
22,
yellow card.
Reinders. Substitution.
He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Cafu. He's going to be disappointed with that. They played right into his path. Costa Curta. Oh, what has happened here? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, he's taken it.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now, this could be a chance. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. England are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and...
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that certainly packed a punch.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Messi plays it short. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Very little time to go and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Williams. Costa Curta.
Added
And
minutes
that has
been
left him in a
indicated.
heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Played it back. Nicely shaped ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. James. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
With the owner of a blue car
Any reflections on
parked
what
outside
you've
the
seen,
stadium
Jim?
gate,
It's just a
kindly
bad day at
remove
the
it,
office,
as it is
Peter.
about to be
They
towed
look
away.
below par in all...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a shade optimistic. That's a little off target. Oh, super find. Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ribéry, and he's managed to get free, and it's played in. He's got tall. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Puskas, played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Cafu plays it in. Big header! Ribéry. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ribéry deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over.
Real chance! Guardiola. Griezmann crosses. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
That comes as a mighty relief. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now that's well seen too. England are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kante has got himself a free kick. Beckenbauer has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
It's Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a mistake! Across the quarter. Almost half an hour in now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Griezmann receives it in a wide position. Griezmann! Always going over the top. Puskas, over to the left. Ribéry gets into a good position. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch on to this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Conte, done delicately. Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. Cafu, that's a nicely weighted pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He has a look up. Puskas finds himself offside. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Shoots! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Deco. Half-time getting close now. Now that looks a decent ball. He's cut it out. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cafu. That is Conte. Cafu. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Roberto Carlos. Decent chance! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
England have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is expertly dealt with. Conte. Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Ribéry crosses it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicked it back promptly. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Wilshere is the guilty party there.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So,
Number
time for
11,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 6, Mbappe. Number 19, Wilshere. Number 16, Rodri.
Neymar.
Number 8,
England have, after
Platini.
this, one
Number
further
10,
opportunity to make a
Maradona.
substitution.
Coming on the field, number
Cafu.
24, David Villa. Number 14,
Aims beyond the defence.
Hazard.
Climbs up big! It's in! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
63 minutes is number 9, Puskás.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi in acres of space out wide. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. No, again, there's no way through. Zaire Emery. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ribéry. Conte. And he's in on goal. Hoisted. Bullish header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. England find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And here's Neymar. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Can he finish? It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men. Puskás, he is through here. Ball driven towards the far post. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And one more try! Has another go! This time surely! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 85 minutes.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He has found the way through. And Van Nistelrooy! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Beckenbauer. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 19.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Zaire Emery concedes a free kick for that. Guardiola. That's rather hopeful. And that's wide. Puskos, he's found a way through. Cross goes in there, and he'll shoot here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has sent him sprawling. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Puskos, very much the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.